Uh-oh.
You guys, I'm really trying not to laugh. It's people in the audience. We want to welcome everybody back to another episode of Detroit Key Club Life Conversations. And I am here with my lovely co-host Tasha and Erica.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. And this lovely lady that is joining us on this first half is Adrienne Thomas. Come on, let's give it up for her.
Hey guys.
Hi,
Happy
Adrienne.
Sunday.
So we do not have anybody that's shy here.
Nope.
Good, because I'm a little tipsy and I'm ready to get into it.
Already? We just got here.
Well, last night was a very interesting night. Just know that I finished the fifth of Remy VSOP and Cranberry.
Oh, no wonder I didn't hear from you last night.
Absolutely. I was a turtle swimming in
Absolutely.
water.
Mhm.
Are you a turtle, Erica?
You bet your sweet ass I am.
Bloop bloop then. Come on, let's get it.
I'm
getting
drink my
into it.
Vernors.
Tasha over here with Vernors.
Yep.
So is this episode brought to us by Ginger Ale?
Mm-mm.
Ginger and Ale?
Not today.
Not today. What's been going on, y'all? We got so much that has happened over the last week. And I'll let you guys go first because I'm just full.
Well, you guys know Miss Mookie, my child needs her own segment.
Mhm.
No, she has just had so many things going on since the last podcast. So last weekend we went to Toronto. She attended the International Association of Blacks in Dance. When I tell y'all, it was amazing. She got to take classes. She went to some excellent performances. I was able to attend the awards luncheon with Miss Lachelle, of course, of Lachelle School of Dance, which is where she attends. And it was just an amazing, amazing event. This is the first time that my child is gone. This is the first time I've actually even heard of it. I didn't know there was a whole International Associations of Blacks in Dance.
Did you do any classes?
I did not do any classes, but I was able to meet some of the founders. And some of the founders, they're 70s, 80-year-old women. But when I tell you these ladies got it together, y'all,
All right now.
okay. So I was able to meet some of them. So that was an amazing experience. Again, Lachelle School of Dance giving these babies these wonderful opportunities.
Mhm.
And then yesterday, Miss Mookie
Mm-hmm.
danced at the Motown Love. She performed at Motown Love, which was down on the Riverwalk yesterday. And come
Outside?
no, they moved them inside. Thank you.
Awesome.
It was supposed to be outside, but they were inside.
I'm glad it
Okay.
was inside because it was
Right.
cold
It
as
was
hell
cold.
yesterday.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad I
come
didn't
to
get that
find
invite.
Baby up there
out,
freezing. Yeah.
come to find out, the Riverwalk has been doing this every weekend. And they have another event next weekend. It's the last one, I think, of the season, and it's Mardi Gras. So I didn't even know they were doing these things down
Okay,
there.
can you send me that information?
I
Because I think
can.
I might be interested in that Mardi
Yes,
Gras.
they
I
had
do know that they dance on the Riverwalk, but I didn't know that it was extended past the hustle
Right, the
and
summertime.
ballroom.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
summer stuff.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't?
And skating
No.
and
Yoga?
bicycling
Well, I know
and
that part.
yoga.
By
At the Spirit of Detroit,
Spirit
they
of
were
Detroit.
doing
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
along the Riverwalk
Yeah,
too during the
Riverwalk
day,
as well.
all the way
Yeah.
down to
Shane Park
what's the
area.
new place?
Where
It's like the beach where the man-made beach, that little park by Shane Park on the other
they
side
got
of
a
Shane
beach
Park.
too.
They do.
Yeah,
different stuff there,
that's
too.
where they performed at, is the little park.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot what
I
it's
think
called.
I need to
but
get out more.
They had the All Things Detroit lady there, the
Mhm.
founder of it. So she had like all of these different types of Detroit things. She said it's not one vendor. So she brings like all of the stuff.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Does she have some Vernors and Better Made chips?
she had some Burners and Better Made Chip t-shirts. She absolutely did. So she had all kinds of stuff she was selling. I mean, they just had all kinds of stuff going on down there. They had a DJ down there. I mean, it was amazing. I didn't know that they did that. So
Mm-hmm.
that was Miss Mookie's last 2 weeks, y'all.
Oh, I'm
needs
so
a,
proud of Miss Mookie.
She needs a personal valet.
She does.
No, she
That
need a
she
personal
does.
assistant to make sure she get
That
her stuff
too.
together.
Same
She
thing.
need a job. A job.
Hey, we can get her a job at Cinnabon.
She would eat up all her profits.
Right. I seen her video while you all were in Toronto. I seen the video that you posted on Facebook.
That was
She
one of
was
her
getting it.
classes. That was
Yes.
her midnight hip hop class. They even had classes at midnight.
Like,
for the
look at my
girls.
baby.
Wow.
She's not the baby that used to come to the school and
No, she's
sleep
not.
in my office anymore.
You know what? I
They
cannot
have
find this
grown up.
live to share on my page. I'm sorry.
You found what to share on your page?
I couldn't find a live to share on my page. But
Oh,
anyway, that's just a little off.
okay.
But I'm okay.
He'll get it together.
I'm gonna
y'all.
get it together.
It's
I
in
told
the
you I'm a
blue
little
cup.
tipsy.
It's in the blue
So
cup. It's all in the
shout
cup.
out to Miss Lisa at Lisa Handbag and Accessories for her pop-up, a successful pop-up at Henry's Palace on that was yesterday, Saturday.
Mhm.
They had like 100 vendors there. When I went in there, like I was like, I don't even know where to start. And my mind went to
wow.
the adult section. It was like 21 and up. I was like, I'll try that first.
Of
Oh,
course.
wow.
Of course.
Absolutely.
And they had a lot of different things there too. And the drinks was
Oh.
good. We did have a guest scheduled, Brandy Ward. She is not going to be here today. Her back is hurting. She worked really hard yesterday. She did a really good job. The food was phenomenal. I ended up getting the steak, the loaded potato with the steak and
Mhm.
the Alfredo sauce and everything on there. She hooked me up. And you guys need to go and follow her at Be Delicious on Instagram and Facebook. Her name is Brandy, the Crowd Pleaser Award.
And she is our food vendor for our event this Friday coming up. So if you are interested and want to taste this
Mhm.
wonderful potato he's talking about, she will be with us on Friday.
They definitely. Let's talk about the Valentine's couples paint because we need to kind of hit that a little bit more because we still got a few tickets left.
So our event is this coming Friday. It is a Will You Be Mine paint and sip. Now, let's get this straight. It's
Mhm.
not just for couples. Singles can come on out and have a good time with us too. You know, come out, single and mingle. It is from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 21330 Coolidge Highway. We have some amazing vendors on deck. Again, Miss Brandy will be our food vendor. We have Goddess Bags, Stevens Southern Delight. So if you watched our show last week, Miss Boupe will be there with the ice cream.
Hey, Boupe.
Cecile Cheesecakes, Kia Sweets. She makes some great pound cake. Candles by Miss Monique will be there, and drinks by Miss Nicole.
You know,
will also
Monique
be
candles
there.
smell really good.
They do.
And I hope your mama making her.
Well, my mom has already gotten a request. Somebody has requested payday cheesecake. So if she makes nothing else, I know she has to make that one.
Adrienne, you got to taste her mom's cooking. It's really good. The cheesecake is everything.
Everything sounds good. I've only had communion today. They messed up my
Well, we got some
cheeseburger.
ghetto chips here that so
Right.
Tasha brought in some snacks today. I want to talk about these because I see
Rap
Barbara Quinn
snacks.
with
Rap
my
snacks.
honey truffle, this Nicki Minaj wrap snack.
Yes.
And then you got Rick
that one is
Ross's
good, and I
um,
like the little baby
sweet
ones, too.
chili lemon pepper flavored potato chips.
Okay.
And then you got Lil Baby. Lil Baby. Lil,
Right, you gotta
Lil
say
Baby.
it right.
Lil
Lil
baby.
Baby.
Right.
Little
It's
baby.
an all-in flavor. Salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more. This sounds like a snack that, if you got the munchies.
It sounds like I need some
Exactly.
water. It's a lot going on with that.
But those
That
are
one.
really good, though.
I don't want them chips to
Yeah.
clash on my communion, though.
Okay.
But I am going to try this honey with my honey truffle.
Yeah,
like
those are good.
I
Nicki
think I'm gonna
Minaj.
do the sweet chili lemon
You know,
pepper.
I'm a chip person, so I
Okay.
love any kind of chip. So if
So-
I see something different chips, I'm gonna pick them up. I still can't find. Sissy brought me some jalapeno ranch. I can't find
What
it.
is it?
Really?
Jalapeno ranch what?
Ruffles?
From
They're
what
not
store?
sold everywhere.
I get
They
them.
don't
up.
have that in the hood.
They're not so.
Oh
maybe
well,
that's
see,
what
I
it
go
is.
to the Walmart.
Where at? In Southfield?
No, I
in
don't.
Livonia.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't like
Oh,
the
'cause
The
they
Walmart.
two
don't-
ladies pushed their baskets out without paying the other day.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Because they don't
Alright.
have that where I'm at.
oh, well, I
Oh,
get you
boy.
some,
Okay,
sissy. You
thank
know,
you.
every time I go shopping, I'm just gonna get my sister some
Beyonce
chips.
is coming. They just want to grab their snacks.
Listen,
So
speaking
when
of
they pay for
Beyonce,
Oh,
tickets.
did you see
Lord,
those
speaking
ticket
I
of
already
prices?
seen
Beyonce.
Beyonce. I seen her
Yes.
last time she was here.
Oh my God! Now,
Yes.
I probably would pay not 6, but maybe 2 to go see Beyonce because I really love her and I want to go see her.
Yeah, I can do
But
two.
I'm gonna
I
have to
can
sell a
even do
kidney.
3. However, when you start going over $300 and $400. Now that's just ridiculous.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I got an email because I'm part of the Bay Hive, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to get a code, and then we have to use that code to purchase our ticket. So the ticket price that you see is
It's gonna be
not
different.
the ticket price if you
Oh.
are a fan.
Right.
Okay.
Ticketmaster sent me an email, something about being a verified.
You got to be a
something.
verified fan to get the
Yeah.
real ticket amount. Yeah.
Last time she was here, though, when I seen her at Ford Field, we didn't pay over $200.
No.
But
And people,
we didn't buy tickets until like 2 days before.
but you know, you got those scalpers and
And I was
different
right
things.
in
They'll
front.
find somebody that pay all that money
Like
for that
14th
ticket.
row.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want to
Are they
give
gonna find a lot of people that's gonna pay that much?
I want to give a shout out to my new friend Tanya Floyd, t-shirt and manifestation kit. So I got one of her shirts on today.
Wow.
Manifest everything. It is a really nice shirt
I
too.
would like one of those, Tanya Floyd.
Okay, and she
love
wrote a
it.
book too. I'm going to make sure that we all get a copy of it so that we can read it. And I told her I was going to invite her on the show.
Okay.
You know, I'm all about reading.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So let me tell y'all about this new place I went to this week. Decided that I wanted to try it. So it is located on Livernois between Joy Road and Tireman. I know, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Joy Road and Tireman. Listen, y'all, when I tell you it is nice, I think this place used to be, I don't know if it has something to do with cars, a garage or something,
Mhm.
but they totally remodeled it, revamped it. When I tell y'all it is nice in there, it's got an awesome vibe, the DJ, the bar, the atmosphere. It was cool, y'all. Now you got to get there though. It gets really crowded,
Tell it.
and it's not a lot of parking going on. But about, I say go around 8 o'clock. About 8 o'clock, they switch DJ, so it kind of clears out a little bit. But it's one of those places you got to get there early. I think they open at 5 o'clock. You might want to get there at 4:55 if
So they
you
do
want
a
to
happy
see.
hour and everything too.
Well, I'm not sure if they have a happy hour menu. When we were able to finally sit down, it was about 8 o'clock, so it was regular prices.
Mhm.
Decent prices. Decent prices. The food was good. I had
Mhm.
turkey burger and
Okay.
fries.
Oh,
and
how
it
was the turkey
good.
burger?
It was good.
What else is on the menu?
They had spring rolls, of course, shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't think they had chicken on there. Now
Mm.
that's something that was a little shocking. No wings.
Let me go
It might
look.
have been on the back of the menu.
No wings. But spring rolls, shrimp, turkey burger. They had, what else did they have?
I don't know, but speaking of
No beef. They didn't have anything beef in there either.
with the wings, somebody need to find me that orange seasoning.
What orange seasoning?
Orange
It's called
seasoning.
orange seasoning.
Like flavored like
Yes,
oranges?
orange seasoning.
Okay.
So anybody in Detroit that know what some orange seasoning is, please inbox me so that I can go pick up a bottle.
Never
Or
heard of
if
it.
you feel like
Is it like a
it's seasoning like
Spice?
lemon pepper
It's a
seasoning.
dry rub.
Is it dry rub
It's
or
called
is it
orange
liquid?
seasoning. No,
Oh.
it's dry.
Orange
Yes.
Okay.
seasoning.
Okay.
I'll have to check that out. So yesterday
Okay.
I was out at Macomb Mall. And I walk past the store all the time. Girl Boss Fashions. Walk past it. Every time I'm out there. Yesterday I decided to go in. She has some really nice things in there. Um, for all sizes, especially us
Do she have man products?
bigger chicks. No, sir.
Okay, then I don't want to talk about it.
Whatever. So anyhow, she's got some really nice
Don't
stuff
be
in
like
there,
that,
nice
Tom.
t-shirts and dresses and jeans. So check her out at Macomb Mall. There's 4 different locations, but you know, I've only been to the one at Macomb Mall. But everything in there was nice. Bought some nice t-shirts in there yesterday.
Oh.
Not this one. No.
Why was I thinking it? She said it. I thought it. She
I
said
know. I
it.
seen it in your face.
Because I was like, oh.
Like,
Oh.
not that
Oh.
t-shirt. Not that. That's a JCPenney special. No, I did. I bought this at Walmart.
All right. I want you guys to.
boy.
But check her out.
All right. I brought some cookies from the Cookie Professor. You guys got to try this cookie. So I'm going to pass out. They are 3 different kinds, but they are all good.
Communion cookie.
The
Yes.
Cookie Professor.
I need one with chocolate in it.
This one is chocolate. and
you.
almonds. Let me give you this one. Take a little piece and then we can like
Sample all
pass
sample
it
of
all.
around.
But
Yeah,
this
one is oatmeal.
cookie
What
is
kind is this?
the Cookie Professor. I think that may be raisin, oatmeal
Okay.
raisin.
Well, suggestion.
What
When
is the
it's to put
suggestion?
The name of the cookie, the type of cookie on the packaging.
Shade.
I mean, I know I'm not throwing shade. I'm just looking at
She's
it as
straight
a.
up just throwing shade.
No, I'm not.
It's the observation. So yeah, you might want to
I
reach
mean,
out
I
to
know
her.
this is peanut butter because usually with peanut butter cookies, people take the fork and make the little crisscross thingy.
right.
Oh boy.
So this is peanut butter.
Okay, so Cookie Professor, you guys need to put the name of the
Yeah, that would be
This
cookie
is
nice.
good.
on the wrapper because that would help though.
That's a good
See how you
chocolate
talking
chip
about I was
cookie.
throwing shade.
Oatmeal raisin.
I'm just
Mhm.
being serious.
So what kind is this?
Oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin. The chocolate
And
chip
it
is
tastes
good.
like a steak.
Mm. And I love peanut butter, so this peanut butter cookie is giving me life right now. But I would have liked to have known that
Listen,
it was peanut butter by just.
I hit
looking
that
at it.
weed pen yesterday,
Oh, boy.
and mind you, like I had like how many bags of cookies did I have? I had like maybe 6, but as you
You
see,
ate
3.
6 of these
No.
yesterday.
No, it's 3 left. I ate 3,
Oh, okay.
so I had the munchies. So I was like, and that was,
And you couldn't stop.
and I
huh?
couldn't stop.
You want me to go?
It's
the
oatmeal
car?
raisin.
To the car.
Yeah.
What you got?
You need to pass this cookie. You
He
hold it
probably
on.
should have got a bag of those chips.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Not
That
that.
peanut
let's
butter is
see.
good, sissy.
All right, we having way too
Okay,
much
okay.
fun with these cookies. So
Peanut
the
butter?
cookie
Peanut
is
butter.
the Cookie Professor. So, are we giving this a thumbs up or a
Oh.
thumbs down?
Oh, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. So we
Thumbs
got
up.
4
Thumbs up for sure.
thumbs up for sure.
Mhm.
For sure.
We
Alright.
just need to get
That
the
chocolate chip.
name of the cookie on the label.
That
Yeah.
chocolate chip is amazing. That's good. I need some more. I need another chocolate chip and some milk.
I need to look them up.
And maybe allergens.
I
On
didn't even
here.
think about that. I'm glad I ain't got no allergies.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
You
that's
guys
why
got an
gotta put the
EpiPen?
name on there too.
No, I got Benadryl in the card.
James, you got an EpiPen back there?
No.
Okay. You
I
want to
know.
try one of these cookies? Huh.
I know how
Try
to
this
hit you in the
piece.
throat and revive you.
Ah,
Here, James, it's oatmeal raisin.
Adrienne says she'll hit you in your throat and revive you.
then she gonna really have to be my mental health
My type
counselor
of CPR.
because I'm gonna have PTSD.
Awful.
That is awful. What else we got going on, you guys?
I'm going on a cruise.
Oh yeah, I'm going with you. That's
Right.
right.
You should go with
Look,
us.
you want to go with us?
I'm
It's
not an
still time.
educator.
So what?
We
No.
can figure it out and make you an educator somehow.
Mm-mm.
All you need is an email.
My license is suspended.
Whatever.
I have a birthday shout out to give. So my best friend Keisha, her birthday is on Wednesday.
Okay. Not your best friend Keisha.
My best friend
Our
Keisha.
best friend Keisha.
No, that's my best friend.
I'm adopting her as well.
No.
Keisha, I love you and happy birthday.
It's Keisha's her best friend. You're, next in line.
Okay, so anyway, my best friend Keisha's birthday is next week. I don't give her up. I'll share, but you can't have her.
Okay, we need to do something for her.
Anyway, so her birthday is on Wednesday, and then Richard Chubbs, his birthday is on Thursday.
Shout out to Chubb. He is sending
Happy
he got my sweatshirt. He just mailed it.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully
so
on
he
the next
has
show.
what's his line? Rich
Rich
Bear
Bear,
Collection.
I can't wait.
Mhm.
Today is LaDonna's birthday, my niece.
Hey,
Oh, happy
LaDonna.
birthday,
She just
LaDonna.
recently moved to Houston, Texas. When I say recently, I mean like Friday.
Oh,
My brother, God bless his heart, drove her to Texas.
Mhm.
wow.
She, was moving to Houston.
That
so.
is a
Hey,
great day.
is it that, is it that picture you posted
That's
on
my big
Facebook with
brother.
where she had the crown on?
Yes, that was her
Girl, I was
graduation
like,
from high school.
who is that in the picture?
That's my
Not her,
baby
but the other person. I'm
Packed
just gonna
up
keep
the
it at
truck
that.
and moved to Beverly
nephew.
Hills.
Yeah.
That's my oldest nephew.
Erica might have to hook you up.
So I had the oldest nephew and the youngest niece in the picture. It was her graduation. So yeah,
So nice.
my baby's birthday is today.
Aw. All right, I got another event here. I'm pulling it up. The Super Bowl event at Missy D's. That is on the 12th of February, which is on a Sunday at kickoff at 6:30. It is located. Missy D's is at 29114 5 Mile Road, so it's right at the corner of 5 Mile and Middle Belt. So you guys need to make sure y'all come out and support y'all team. We got food, after party with DJ Jerry Springer, which he was there at the pop-up.
Oh, okay.
He's really good.
Jerry Springer.
That's his DJ name.
My
Jerry with a
cousin.
G,
That's your cousin.
Springer.
Yes.
And I
The
want to know
Jerry Springer?
the Jerry Springer. And I want to know how he DJ'd with just an iPad. So I need to get on that
Yeah.
level.
Oh wow.
He's the coldest lashes person also.
Oh,
He does amazing lashes.
okay.
Yes,
okay.
amazing
Come
lashes.
on, lashes.
Come through,
Yeah.
Are we
Jerry
getting
Springer.
individuals or
He'll take care of lashes, your eyebrows. He get you all together.
All right.
Erica,
him
you need
out.
them lashes for
Check 'em out.
Saturday.
Mm-mm.
Don't just think
Erica
he
can't wear no
DJ.
lashes. Lashes make me feel like I can't see.
You just gotta open up your eyes wide.
My
I'm glad you
my
admit
eyes
that.
are too slender for lashes. I can't.
Mm.
As my mama would say, I can't saw. I can't saw.
I'm glad you said that because some people they can't solve, but they don't acknowledge it and they still put them on and look like, you know.
Snuffy.
Like, are you looking at me?
Just
All right.
Snuffy
So,
from Sesame
you
Street?
know I gotta thank you for listen up here, and I'm trying to be serious. Okay, I got a big thank you to Southfield alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. They invited me to be a part of their Destination Healthy You, and I taught them a hustle class, and it went very well. So thank you, Wilconda, for even thinking about me, and they pay me a few dollars. You know,
all
them
right.
deltas ain't cheap now.
Next time I'm
Oh,
going
it
to be your
sound like-
assistant.
It sounds like dinner on Tony tonight.
And then,
y'all.
well, I can do that. And also, so I will be doing hustle classes at the studio on the 17th and 24th of this month.
Okay.
Okay, the 17th to 24th is going to sip and hustle. So bring your wine.
That's at Lachelle School of Dance,
And bring
21330 Coolidge Highway.
There you go. Bring your wine and bring your dancing shoes and
Can
get
I
ready to
sing
sweat.
while you
Absolutely
teach
not.
class?
No, ma'am.
You
You
didn't
never
tell me
want
to
me
have
to
a pen and
sing.
a piece of paper to write all this.
We'll make sure
stuff
that you get these,
down. Please,
communications.
Thank you. I know about the painting party.
You never
For
want me to
Valentine's,
sing
stuff like that.
anymore.
I'm gonna give you to you. So, because you know how, please govern yourselves accordingly.
Okay, so let's run down some DKC events.
Okay, what we got?
Since we already on DKC stuff. So we talked about our sip and paint. We also have a St. Patty's Day party bus and after party coming up. Friday, March 17th. It's on a Friday, y'all. We can stay out.
Thank God.
The party bus will be from 7 to 10. After party will be after, of course. Tickets are $50.
I would say 40.
$40. You can purchase tickets on our website or
It'll be up
contact
there.
any one of us.
Yes.
We'll be meeting at the Myers on 8 Mile and Woodward. That is our spot. And then the after party will be at the office,
Don't
which
let the
is
bus pull up without you.
which
Ooh.
is on 8 Mile on Livernois near 8 Mile. So look out for a flyer and information on that. We're doing Super Bowl squares.
Yes, we
So
are.
Tony talked about the Super Bowl and everything. We do have Super Bowl squares. You can also go to our website and find that information, or you can go to superbowlsquares.org/Detroit Key Club.
And you guys have an opportunity to win up to $1,000 with those squares. So this is not no low budget square.
Little money.
So this is some real big money. I'm buying my squares, and I suggest that everybody get in so that they can get some money, hopefully.
Then when they win, they can book a trip with Detroit Key Club Travel.
Not only that, but Tasha, on the next one, we need to get something together because I want to do some giveaways. I know we talked about some trip giveaways, and we need to plan on giving that information on the next podcast.
Okay.
Because I'm sure we got some travelers, and folks getting that income tax money, so we might as well go ahead and let them get booked and busy.
But we're going to see Beyonce though.
I'm still doing
Gonna
that.
be gone.
No, it won't.
Not yours because you got a code.
If you want a code, you need to go register to be part of the Bayhave.
Yep, I registered for Bayhave. I registered for the nation. I did all of the registries.
You
Okay,
won't listen.
So
You won't break
I'm
my soul.
registered for everything.
Is Jay-Z
And
coming with her?
Hopefully, I
no,
hope not.
they didn't say that he is,
He
but
don't need to.
he might.
Well, he was with her on the Run tour. That was a good one.
But that's how they advertised it, as On the Run, Jay-Z, Beyonce. They didn't advertise him
No,
this
I
time. so.
need this to be, and this Renaissance is about to be everything. This concert is for the children's.
Y'all have fun.
I'll
wait for y'all outside.
We
I'm
do
not a
have
Beyonce fan.
our
Blasphemy. Somebody get her
Satan
off
is
this.
busy.
Janet
Oh,
Jackson
in the
is
name of
coming.
Jesus.
Is
No.
Keisha on here? Keisha, did you just hear her?
And Keisha didn't put up there.
Yeah.
So wait, let me tell y'all about my best friend, y'all. She loves Beyonce. She has a beehive necklace, y'all.
Uh-oh.
And she only wears that
I'm
necklace
stealing it.
for Beyonce. It's a necklace and earrings with the bee on there. And she saves that necklace and she wears her necklace every time we go see Beyonce. And she makes me study. She makes me look at the concert lineup and the list, because she said she don't want no foolishness with me not knowing no songs and stuff. So she make me study
Even
before
the
the
dances, the
concert.
routine.
No, she don't make me study routines, but she definitely make me study the concert list, because she said I don't want no foolishness. When the songs come on, you acting like you don't know what it is. Like, no, she makes me study and she gets me all together and ready.
All you
Y'all
gotta
hear
do
me?
is keep saying watermelon, watermelon, and it look like
Don't
you
tell
know
her
the
that.
words.
I thought it was
I taught
pineapple.
her that. Watermelon.
Don't
What
tell
happened
her
to the
that.
pineapple? Am I on the wrong one?
The pineapple
Yeah.
on which one? Oh,
I thought she
When you
said
don't know the
something about-
words, you
You
just say,
Oh, I know.
And it looks like
and it looks
Okay.
like you
Singing
know the
along.
words.
see, I don't like those type of people. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need you to actually learn the song. My best friend used to get on me all the time. You probably need
Because
to
you would
learn
be
the
like
song.
watermelon, watermelon.
No, I'll be singing, but it'd be the wrong words.
I know about surfing on the surfboard or something.
Oh, you know that one.
I know that part.
Surfboard?
Yeah.
Did you surf on the surfboard in the
Raving up.
bathtub?
Raven, what?
See,
Something
Girl.
raining on that wood.
you was grinding on the.
Listen, it's my daughters. They want to
Okay.
see this.
All right. So this Jamaica trip, I'm gonna need y'all people in Detroit Key Club land to pay your deposits by the end of this month, because I know you girls getting y'all income tax checks and y'all already looking at cars, but you need to save a few extra more dollars to book your trip to Jamaica, because y'all know y'all gonna be broke in a couple months. Okay, let's get it together.
Be nice.
No, these my
It's
fans.
real.
This real. I'm trying to help them out. Pay the deposit, $100 each month, and pay the remainder off in June. That'll give you enough time.
Sounds like a plan.
All that information obviously can be accessed at DetroitKeyClub.com. All of our events, everything is there. You want to know what's going on with Detroit Key Club? Go to DetroitKeyClub.com. And we will be opening up membership soon, so you guys need to stay tuned for that. Right?
All right.
Okay, then. What we got?
We do have our annual sip and dip coming up as well. You know, all of our Detroit Key Club people know about our annual sip and dip. So look for that in April. I want to give one more shout out. Black owned businesses. I love black owned businesses. It is a goal to support and just, you know, get out there and advertise and help talk about black owned businesses. So
Something went wrong. Do we keep talking?
You're good.
oh, okay. So I would like to shout out the International Minute Press. It is owned by one of my brothers, my brother Greg. He is a veteran. He is an Omega Psi Phi. He is a Mason. He is a Shriner. Please go out and support his business. He can help you with all your printing needs, business cards, yard signs, mobile signs,
our banner.
banners, any and everything that you want. He can even make t-shirts for you if that's something that you need. So please go out and support. He's located at 640 West 14 Mile in Clawson, Michigan, and check him out.
Yep, he did t-shirts for me for my last Jamaica group. Yeah, we had about 30 folk. Went to Jamaica last year in April.
We love
He did our
Gigi.
t-shirts for us. Yeah,
Yes,
they were
we
nice
do.
too.
We do.
We
So,
do.
I have a chime in for Black businesses as well. The T-shirt that I wear today
Hey.
is my oldest daughter. It's Melanoid Chick LLC. She's my middle child. She came up with this logo, BBB, Black, Beautiful, and Blessed.
Mhm.
Oh,
So I
I
just
like
wanted
that.
lovely.
to,
I like it.
Yeah, that is.
Make sure
just
you
show her off.
send me her information so that we can put it on our Facebook and webpage too.
Will do. Will
Mhm.
do. Thank you so much.
Young
She's
entrepreneur.
doing what she do.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's a
Proud
beautiful
of her.
shirt. Probably need my password. I'm not sure.
No,
What it
sorry, it's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Go to your break.
All right. That concludes this episode of Detroit Key Club. We thank you guys for listening and tuning in. Those of you that are online, you can stay on for the remainder of the show. For the rest, you just have to come back and come see us on next week. Next week, we will have the author Adrienne Thomas, the author of When Your Cup is Empty. All right. Any last words from the co-host?
Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Go on our website, check out all of our events, and have a great night.
Yep. And see you all on Friday for our sip and paint for couples, singles,
Absolutely.
whoever wants to show up. So that's on Friday night. Friday.
Friday.
So see you all on Friday. Find the information on our website.
All right. You guys be safe. Till next time. Peace.
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 All right, welcome back to another episode of Detroit Key Club Live Conversation here with my lovely co-host Erica and Tasha. And I
Hello.
am Antonio Williams for those because I know I don't normally introduce myself. But today we have a special treat. We have the author of When Your Cup is Empty, the lovely Adrienne Thomas. Come on, y'all, give it up for her.
Woo!
I'm excited about this.
Yes.
Because before I even bring you on, let me tell the people how I even got this book. So it was introduced at work. So all of the coworkers were getting this book and they were telling me how good it was. And I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on with this book. And I was going through that new year, new me type of thing. So Read through the book, loved it, reached
Thank
out to
you.
her, was like, you really have to get on this show. And
Thank you.
so glad that you obliged and
Mhm.
accepted the invitation.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys, for having me.
And congratulations too, because the book is on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys
Mhm.
definitely have to
Amazon.
go out and purchase. Where do we start?
Well, I
mean,
got my
I've
notes
been-
because I've been going through it.
I've been
I'm ready,
reading through
baby.
this book and like, oh my God, oh my
Okay.
God. You know, the first thing that came to mind, you know, when people talk about self-care, first thing, you know, when you see people talking about it like on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Oh, I'm going to get my hair done and my nails done. Self-care goes beyond that. You got to think
Beyond.
about, you know, so many different things, meditation and you know, just planning goals and doing so much more than just pampering yourself
Correct.
and self-care. So
Yes.
that's what I really enjoyed about reading this book, because it gives you so many different ideas and things
Mhm.
that you can do to promote self-care and self-love to yourself, and then even things that you can share out with your spouse, your siblings, you know, your parents, what have you, your friends. So I was really empowered by reading your book. So thank you very much.
Thank
And
you
so,
so
Adrian,
much.
you can
I'm
go
so
ahead and give us
glad.
a little bit about let us know a little bit about you, your background.
Yes. So, like you said, thank you guys for having me. I'm Adrienne Thomas. My background is African American female, raised on the East Side, born and raised on the East Side of Detroit. I am a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a new grandmother.
Congratulations.
I'm a
Congratulations. All
stepmom.
right,
I'm a
Nana.
sister. I'm a cousin. I'm a friend. I'm a child of God. That's, my main step. And
Mhm.
the reason for putting this book together is that I currently work in the mental health field.
Mm-hmm.
So, working in the mental health field, I had some challenges with providing support for myself. I provide so much support, I give so much of myself, and the role that I play as a certified parent support partner in Wayne County for Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network. And I found that I was giving more to parents and caregivers for the
Mm-hmm.
service that I provide than I was giving to myself. And when I say giving more to them, it was like the late night phone calls, the after you punch out, half eating, rushing out the door, overlooking the family, overlooking myself. I always took care of my personal hygiene though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anybody to think that, but yes, I was just overlooking a lot of things that I needed to do for myself,
Mm-hmm.
that I was doing for others, and just learning to love myself was like the hardest thing ever because I was in such a long length of a relationship. I assumed that this person is supposed to pour into me everything that I was in need of, not realizing that I needed to just be doing it for myself, pouring it into myself. So it took me some years, some time to actually devote and sit down and get my brain together to know what I needed to do. It took a lot of encouragement in myself. It took a lot of leaving God and then turning around and coming back to ask for forgiveness and ask Him to order my steps and to direct me into the path that He needed me to go. I wanted change.
I got a question on that. What did you feel that God was telling you during that time that you were turning away from Him?
To hold on. That a change, and it's still touchy, every time you talk about it. Like
Mm-hmm.
He was telling me to hold on, that keep praying and keep fasting and keep moving forward, that He had me,
Mm-hmm.
and being younger, being late 20s, early 30s, I was just feeling like, hey, I need it instantly. Like, Medea said, I need people to get got right now. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you hurt me, I need somebody to get got right now. But, at the same time, God was always there. He never left me. It's just that I walked away and didn't wait for um, his understanding for what He has for me.
So in the book, you were talking about an experience that made you question yourself. Was it just a multitude of experience, or was that one experience in particular that made you question yourself in the book, because it wasn't fully explained as to what that questioning was?
I guess the questioning came when I became separated from my previous husband.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I just started challenging myself. Like, my kids were looking at me, the dogs
Mm-hmm.
looking at me. I'm like, what am I going to do to fix myself and to understand that, you can't hold a person. Person
Right.
want to go, let them
Sometimes you gotta
go.
let them go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
gotta let them go.
When you've done all that you
Yeah.
can do on your part.
In order to refill yourself, and
Mhm.
I didn't understand what I was trying to put together and what I was trying to get out of everything,
Mhm.
but I started realizing that in your darkest moments, God goes in and he sees all that hurt and things that you go through. So when you come out clean, and people like, hey, how does she look like this? You come out without a spot or a wrinkle. You come out thinking that you $1 million,
Mhm.
but people really don't know that inside you're hurting, you're crushed, you're torn apart, but God at the same time is still saying, hold on.
And TP, I hear you in the back. I can feel that energy about the woman at the well when she just reached out and said, "If I can just touch the hem of his
Him of his
garment,
garment. Yes,
then I
for
know I could be
sure.
made whole."
For sure, for
Yes.
sure.
And in that scripture, no, I'm not a pastor, but in the scripture said that the virtue left him. So sometimes people can pull on you,
Yes.
and they can drain the virtue that's in you. And so when your cup is empty, you need to be re-energized and refilled.
Yes,
And the
yes,
only
yes.
way that you can get refilled is through God and through the word of God.
Yes. And there are some people that, don't have a belief in God. They don't know their direction or
Believe
their
in
purpose
something.
and things like that. So wherever their direction is, that you always need to find someone that can support you, to make sure that they, are pouring into you, and that you're not
Right.
constantly giving of yourself. Because it goes,
Mhm.
like you said, it goes way beyond getting your hair and your nails done. It's like soul searching. Like
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
book, everybody has commented and said that it totally changed them. Like they totally did some soul searching.
And for those that are listening, this is a workable journal. So there's a
Yes.
lot of things. It's very interactive. Um,
Mhm.
it's so much in it,
Yes.
and it helps for individuals to write that stuff down
Right.
instead of keeping it in the
Yes.
inside. It's a
Yes.
journal, so
Yes.
nobody else. It's personal. This is a personal book,
Right.
Yes.
so nobody else have to read it. But what I did like about it, it makes you become real with yourself,
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
because
It
it's
really makes you think.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
It
if you're
makes
not
you
ready
think.
to challenge yourself, then just, take a look at it and then just come back to it.
Right.
And that's what we're dealing with, a world that does not want to challenge themselves.
Mhm.
They don't want to be held accountable for anything. They don't realize that trauma is real. And like I
Mhm.
said, working in mental health, trauma is real. So
Mhm.
we definitely have to take care of ourselves, love ourselves. And for me, continue to trust that God has me.
Mhm.
Correct. Can you tell me more about what is this toxic storm? Because I think a lot of people are going through that.
Yes. The toxic storm is just, being in a relationship. We take that vow to have and to hold and to
Mhm.
love one another. And um, you always hear someone says, stick in it,
Mhm.
stick and stay, don't leave, you know. And when you get a person that just does a lot that they want to do, and you can't control anybody, that's number one. Can't
Mhm.
control anybody. And you stay in it. And that's where I found myself in a toxic situation where I was losing who I was. And that means mentally, physically, emotionally.
Mhm.
I was not even thinking about the kids' well being when I was mentally in the storm. And that storm is a disaster. Like it's a whirlwind.
There was something in the book. I love this where you talked about you must be responsible for your own happiness. I
So
like
true.
that.
So true.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, you are responsible for being happy.
Yes, we are.
You
Mhm.
can't wait on anybody to put that smile on your face. You can't wait anybody to tell you you're beautiful. These are things that you have to encourage and empower yourself with. And I guess just seeing my children get older, I'm starting to step up to the plate to give more of that wisdom, something that I expected and something that I wanted growing up from my parents. And I don't know if that's something that a lot of times they didn't have to deal with any of that self-care, self-love. None of that is like, you got to be strong, don't cry, don't do this, don't do that. But the way of the world, how it is now, we have to equip and empower them. And the type of work that I do, I have to equip and empower parents and caregivers with how to handle their child that has mental health challenges.
And one thing else that I like about the book, that it gives you information on the situation.
Yes.
Then it gives you some solutions.
Yes.
And then you have the outcome. And so this one under the section of where it talks about love, I love this. You said that true love means that you have an unwavering, unbreakable, unparalleled fondness and devotion for your partner. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Because that's where I felt like the flip was, that after the first situation, then you went through what you had to go through, and then you were able to get to a place where you can truly understand what true love is.
Yes, just finding yourself before taking on another relationship. Even though relationships have stumbles, we have curves that we have to go around. We have to think that all of that is a testimony. All of that is a reason of why we go through what we go through in order for us to be better on the other side. So just finding someone else that could understand me, could relate to me, that can encourage me to know that it'll be okay. But at the same time, you still have your guard up and you're protecting yourself. But at the same time, you're feeling like, oh, where was this at all this time? But at the same time, I still have to put me first. You still have to put me first.
There's a word in the book, and I'm going to say the word, and whatever the first thing that comes to your mind, I want you to go ahead and speak it. Contentment.
At peace.
Meditation.
Prayer.
Forgiveness.
He forgave me.
An overcomer.
Keep pushing.
I like that. I feel like we can take an offering.
The doors are now open.
The doors of the church are now open. Speaking about prayer, there's a part in the book that talks about meditation. And I know that you were looking at Miles Monroe.
Yes.
Miles Monroe wrote a book about power of prayer and meditation. And I'm very familiar with that book because that was one of the books that my pastor told us to read. And he talks about how people talk too much during prayer, that you cannot get the dream or the vision by talking, right? Sometimes you got to shut up and let God speak.
That's true.
And so it's meditation and prayer. Prayer, we give the supplication, we give the request. We always requesting, but we never stop and let God answer those requests.
Yes, we move too swiftly. I was one of those ones that moved too swiftly. I assumed that I was helping him,
and I think
he don't need help.
Even like in relationships, one of the biggest issue in relationship is communication. And
So true.
You educators, you guys communicate every day, so y'all are good at that. But sometimes
Not
even
all the
the
time.
great communicators need to shut up
True.
and let that other person get a chance or opportunity to speak or state their fact without being interrupted and criticize about what comes out of their mouth. So I really like that. Again, Miles Monroe, he said that nothing will be revealed while you are talking. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
That's powerful.
That's real powerful.
That's very powerful.
In the book you wrote, I believe the only way to protect myself from more pain was to emotionally detach from everyone and everything. Can you talk to us about that?
That means just what you just spoke about, is just being silent. Sometimes we cannot carry on everybody. Everybody can't get on the bus or the train or the car with us, and that means separating yourself from family, friends. When you're going through emotional roller coaster, before that, everybody's like the life of the party. Everybody's there for you. Everybody got your back. Everybody at that party with you.
Right.
But when you're on that emotional roller coaster, you lose a lot of people in that situation. And losing them meaning they want to know your business, but they don't want to help you solve the problem. They don't want to pray for you. They want to prey on you. You know, they want to try to pull you into something that they know that you're not capable of standing the test of time. So yes, we have to at times just stay silent and separate ourselves. And if it causes us to lose someone, and if they love me that much, they'll stay there, stick and stay, as I would say. If I have to lose them, I have to lose them.
All right. Sometimes people don't understand that when you're silent, you're going through something, they take it personal.
Yeah.
And think that they've done something. They may have, but find out what it is instead of
assuming.
Yeah.
Don't carry
and
it
taking
on.
offense to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You know, so yeah. My
But
thing
yeah.
about the meditation, so how do you find time to, you know, to consistently meditate and put that into your daily routine? So what are some of the things that you do with that?
Well, now that I've taken the steps to self-care, I just pace myself with scheduling. I think this is all a part of God's plan. I keep fighting it every day, but he has given me a way to make my own schedule. Monday through Friday, I make my own schedule. I schedule families to go into their homes, or either we're telehealth now, so I can do telehealth with them, and I can schedule at any given time. So my commitment right now is always on Wednesday, 12 o'clock, Bible study. And that's virtual. You know, we haven't went back in person. So I think it's all in his plan that we're doing virtual, and that is my commitment. Like, you know, we can't stay on long. Hopefully there's no crisis at 11 o'clock that spills over into 12 o'clock. But I always make sure that I run to get a refill, because on Sunday, it's a blessing to get me through the rest of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, beginning of Wednesday. But on Wednesday, I need a refill. I need a refill, no matter whatever it is that I'm going through. And a lot of times it's not a lot, but it's like you said, the communication, your relationship, the kids understanding and getting them to understand why you do and who you are now, why you've changed, and trying to get family and friends to see that as well.
So where we're at now, are we in a good place, or is there going to be a part 2 of this workable journal?
I believe that there's going to be a part 2. I have already been taking the steps to try to plan a part 2. But there has been like a lot of church events that I have been a part of, and just speaking to a lot of older people that are like, hey, I ain't changing nothing. I'm good. You know, this is my self-care. This is what I'm going to do. You know, I'm keep eating these ham hocks and this cake knowing you ain't supposed to eat it. That's self-care, you know.
Right.
Those things are not good for you, you know. And then I also have been talking to men on a fatherhood group with John Miles. He is a part of Wayne County Fatherhood Initiative as well. I've been meeting with men. I'm the woman in the man cave that empowers men to encourage them to do self-care as well. It's not just for women. I mean, men need it too.
We need a whole lot of self-care.
Yeah, men take on so much because that's what God ordained as man, to take the lead. But at the same time, the men need some self-care and some self-love as well.
I had something bad in my mind, but I can't say
Do you do sessions outside of your regular 9 to 5? Like if someone wanted to, you know, have a session where you come and speak to a group or something, do you do things like that?
Yes, I actually have a event coming up that's called Yes I Can Conference. It's going to be on the east side of Detroit at Zion Hill Church. And that is going to be the 25th of February, which is, I believe, is the last Saturday in February. And it's going to be from 9 to 2 p.m.
So Zion Hill on Van Dyke and Mac? Is that where it is?
No. Let me get you the address. Yeah, but this is going to be at Zion Hill, and this is a workshop. So it will be myself as one of the keynote speakers. There will be someone else there as well. We will have some workable stuff that's not inside. Some of the stuff is inside of the book, but some is like a new beginning
Mhm.
for me. So there will be some challenging questions,
Right.
and we'll throw out some. Maybe once you come in, throw out some information. Did you know? Some myths and facts, because people feel that, hey, like you said, self-care is not just nails and hair. It's saying no.
Mhm.
It's saying no to your spouse. It's saying no to your
Sometimes you got to
kids.
say no. You got
Mhm.
it's so I tell people all the time, it's okay to be a little
Yeah.
selfish.
Yeah.
You can't
Mhm.
give what my grandmother used to say, can't give everybody a piece of your mind, then you won't have none.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you
And
got
sometimes it's not good. And I just learned that, just
Mhm.
getting older, I've learned that you can't just cuss everybody out. You can't just give everybody a piece of your mind,
No, you can't.
because
You're gonna
you're
go
cutting
crazy.
yourself out,
Mhm.
and you expect for them to change, and they're going to continue once you're gone, or once you're in a mental institution, or once you somewhere grieving and crying and going crazy. They're still going to be who they're going to be.
But you know what? I hope I don't get in trouble for this analogy. So I'll let you guys kind of think about it. So I was reading up
Uh-oh. What are you
something
about to say?
I
about
know, right?
my dog. So my dog. So
Your Caesar.
yeah. So dogs have short-term memory. And if you yell at them or tell them to do something, they don't really remember that.
They have separation anxiety too every time you leave the house.
No, not necessarily.
Yes, they do.
Mm-mm, they don't.
Yes, they do.
But people will do things and not realize it, and forget about it later, because you'll ask them, do you remember what you did to me? And they say no, they honestly don't.
Hmm.
And it's a lot of that going on now.
It is. I'm gonna leave it at that. That'll give you something to ponder. I don't want to get in trouble, but there's more to it. But just like some people will believe in stories, that they made up and they make it real, like
Mhm.
somebody that was in office. But
Mm.
but
Go pray on that.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Take that to the altar.
I have to bring that up.
Pastor.
I have to bring that up. That's the next podcast.
Yes, so let me leave you guys with the address for the Yes I Can conference. So what you were asking me, it is not just a women's conference, it's for men as well. So grab a neighbor, a friend, a family member. Once again, it's February 25th, a Saturday. Continental breakfast is from 8 to 9, and the conference begins at 9 to 2 p.m.
Are they gonna have mimosas?
No,
Oh,
And Pastor, this is a church
Lord.
like
event.
Medea, they got to have a smoking section
And I know
and a
that
little look.
I'm
No,
gonna
just
help
joking.
him.
I know some people like it dark, but
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
this event,
Won't be the first place I got put out
it's
of.
a Christian
Probably won't be
event.
the
Or the
last. either.
last.
Oh,
So
the
it's
last.
gonna be at Zion Hill, and that's 12017 Dickerson Street. So yes, if you guys are interested, you can send me an email at yourblessingresourcelady@gmail.com or 313-878-2630.
Mm-hmm. You guys got all that information down? We got to make sure that we
Yes,
put
sir.
that information on our
Yes, sir.
Facebook page.
Mhm.
Yes, I will send it to you.
We
Yeah.
got a lot of things to post today so that we won't forget.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great book, Adrienne.
I don't
Thank
know about
you
you guys.
so
I
much.
really
I even saw
enjoyed this
some
book.
stuff
Adrienne.
that I would love to give my students.
Oh.
Here's some of the coloring pages and some of the word searches.
Yes, and I felt like the coloring pages played a huge part, because when we go to different workshops and things like that, to keep your mind at ease, a
Mhm.
lot of people that we're working with, they do have underlying mental health challenges,
Mhm.
and we don't always want to show, that. So we give those as doodling.
I knew that was your mental health profession side. I'm like, yeah, she got it. This is it
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, that's it. That's it. The puzzles and things like that, because they give us fidgets, they give us, rubber bands,
Mhm.
things like that to jog our
Mhm.
minds. But I just thought about people that don't want to show that side of them.
Exactly.
You don't need everybody to know your business.
That's right.
You just take it to God.
Well, Adrienne, we really appreciate you
Thank
for coming on to
you.
the show. You guys, if you have any questions or want to contact Adrienne Thomas, you can reach her at your blessing resource lady at gmail.com. We'll make sure that we put that information in the chat so that they can reach out to you if they want
Yes.
copies of the book.
Yes.
They can order it on Amazon,
Yep.
or they can email you directly.
Yep. And I can sign them and I can mail them out to their homes as well, or place of business. Also forgot to mention at the back of the book, I have a community resource site
Mhm.
on Facebook that it talks about some of everything. Anything that you can think of will be on there, whether it's things for veterans, seniors, teens, pregnancy, male mentoring, different things
Mhm.
like that. So if you guys are on Facebook, you can go on there and hit the like, share, and hey, join in.
That'll work for me.
Good,
Well,
good.
this wraps up another episode of Detroit Key Club Life Conversation. Thank you, Tasha and Erica, as always. I
Thank
love
you.
you.
Thanks.
Love y'all. Till next time, you guys be safe, and we'll see you later. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out.